So how are we all doing today? I felt like perhaps it was time to go over another rapper in a similar situation to our old friend Mally here. Now I'd like to introduce you all to Mr. Young Thug. Young Thug right now is currently awaiting trial for, well, charges of RICO. Which, in case you don't know what RICO is the shit that put away John Gotti for life. They took down the mafia in the late 80s, early 90s there. This is the shit that sends gang lords like El Chapo and countless others to prison for life. There. So, it's a pretty serious fucking charge. So I found this little, news report. I think it was from ABC earlier. And I read through the comments, and I just had to make a video reading of this because holy shit, the amount of fucking cope coming from the young thug fanboys is just absolutely amazing. That I want to share it all with you. So as you can see here, we're starting off with newest first, and the first one's going to be from Mr. Rome here, and he says, "Free Young Thug." Okay? Natty Penister says, "No human being is innocent. Free Thugger." So I guess that by that logic, every single human being is guilty. Even if they haven't done something, they're guilty. There. Now, if you're deeply religious, then you know that every human is guilty of committing the first sin. But then again, that's what the baptism's for there. So, I would very much like to see Natty Penis here. I would like to see Natty Penis explain to me why exactly no human being is innocent. Then, so I guess by that logic also, Young Thug is guilty of RICO. Of the RICO charges they filed against him. So, yeah. Yeah, great job defending him there, buddy. Anyway. D. Squirrelus says, "This case ain't solid enough. It might, spelled M-I-T-E, take a little while, but Thugger coming home. Hold yo head, my boy, we know you innocent." Praying emoji. Well, I will give Mr. Skrilla this. He is correct that this is going to be a while. Because they were supposed to find They were supposed to find at least one jury member already by January. We're now close to May, and they're still looking for a jury, so who knows when the hell this fucking clown show's gonna begin. Plus, there's even talk that this case might have to go to the Supreme Court because they are planning on using some of Young Thug's lyrics as evidence there, but now it's going to be a case of, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below so you get a good idea on what the hell I'm talking about here. Anyway. G Money says, "All of the people saying he's guilty don't know. None of us knows him. First was calling him Fruity. Found out he was a G. Now he's a killer, but he didn't kill or shoot anyone in this trial. The dude who started it snitched because he broke, but he's free. Come on." He even admitted he shot people, period. Yet he's not facing the most time. That's a straight setup. If you started some shy, then tell you are the reason for the killings, idiot free thugger. Okay, so, first of all, holy shit. Holy shit, please learn punctuations. Please learn how to use commas and periods and exclamation points. There, buddy. And secondly, what the RICO charges do is they charge the people at the top. You see, because up until RICO, there was just no way you can get to a mafia don, alright, without someone spilling the beans on what the mafia don was up to. You can go after the low-level grunt, sure, but they always wanted to get to the top dog. They always wanted to get to the big man in charge. There. And they never really could. They had to find, like, other ways to bring down the mob boss in question. Okay, that's why they took down Al Capone with tax evasion. Okay, that's why they got fucking Al Capone thrown in prison, because he didn't file income taxes, rather than the various murders he has ordered over the years. There. But what RICO does, it goes straight to the fucking top. And the reason why this person in question most likely snitched is because the feds told this guy flat out, listen, okay, we can either give you 100 years for the shit that you've done, that we've brought you in, that we're charging you with, or we can cut you a plea deal, you snitch out on all your buddies, and life's gonna be a little bit easier for you from now on. So, yeah. I respond with, why does it not surprise me that Young Thug fans don't know punctuation? G-Money responds with, who cares about punctuation when this is a site where you speak your mind and give opinions whether a fan or not? I don't pass judge people. Probably a religious Christian, they always be the first to talk about someone else's wrong. What? F. Carter responds with, was Thug a part of the gang? Yeah, but I don't think he was leader or out there doing dirty work. He was making music, but getting hit the hardest because he's the most famous one. Okay, Young Thug has a history with the police there. Okay, he definitely has a history with the police. This isn't his first run-in with the law. Hell, he was at one point charged with trying to sell meth. Okay? And I could just... And seeing as how seeing as how Young Thug has been in the game since 2010, I could definitely say that he was definitely getting up to some shit while he was famous. So again, this isn't his first run-in with the law. Anyway. DL says they trying to hold him there because they don't have a solid case. If they had something solid as evidence, he would have been sentenced already. The trial hasn't happened yet. The trial still needs to happen before Young Thug can be sentenced. What? F. Carter, the fucking expert on the law here, I can tell he's a big fan of Nick Rekieta. They can't sentence you unless you take a plea or convicted at trial. Well, seeing as how Young Thug hasn't taken a plea, I guess we're gonna have to wait for him to be convicted at trial then. It's Otis says free Young Thug. Premium Beats says, why aren't some of these shadow government officials on trial? Young Thug should have had more positive people around him. Free Young Thug. What? Who are these shadow government officials? Who are these shadow government officials? Warhammer, is this a fucking alt of yours? Is this a fucking alt of yours? Are you going by Premium Beats now? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? I think it is, anyway. 6X Tazzy says, but he changed. I respond with yes. He went from being a criminal not caught by the police to now being a criminal who was caught by the police. F. Carter responds with, Alistair, rushing to judgment, prosecutors railroad people with charges all the time, trying to get convictions. They don't care if you're innocent or not. So who's the real criminal? I'm gonna go with the person being charged with RICO there, which is Mr. Young Thug. Actually, you know what? There we go. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Mr. 6X Tazzy again. He's guilty, but don't you do mistakes? Remember, he grew up in a bad environment with people who did more than him. Okay, just because, Young Thug here apparently grew up in a bad neighborhood, it doesn't excuse the fact that he has a history of committing crimes. He literally wanted to sell meth at one point. He has a history of drug charges, illegal firearms charges. He's literally being charged with RICO. Okay? Growing up in a bad environment. What does growing up in a bad environment have to do with him getting charged with RICO? There's plenty of people who live in, nice environments, who could still wind up being criminals and being charged with RICO there. Anyway. 6 Tazzy again says, tell those judge to drink their water and go back to read their Bible and leave leave Thug alone. F. Carter responds with, it ain't the judge, it's the prosecutors that be the bitches most the time. Oh my god. Kang Yahweh, I don't know. I'm just gonna call you Kang just to be on the safe side. LOL, dumbass. Samuel Howard just fucking chimes in, says, I don't condone or want anybody to in their life, but if I was Young Thud, I would just go ahead and just commit suicide. Trust me, I don't like to see no one do this because my father did it, and it hurts me every day. But when he gets out of prison after 20 years, music will sound so much different than it does today. He will have no job and be broke. Okay then. Curtis Donnelly, based man. He is not innocent. He is guilty. He responds again. He needs to be brought to justice. Well, maybe if we can finally get a fucking jury selected, then we can get this fucking show on the road. Maybe then he can be brought to justice properly. Anyway, MJB0183 says, black people can commit low-level street crime. Wall Street and corporate non-Christian DO commit high-level financial crimes, and they will get a light sentence. Sam Bankman-Fried, as primary example, put my gentle white ass on the jury, and I will refuse to convict Mr. Thug until we have equal justice. Keep holding your breath there, buddy. The guy who found Waldo Zero says he's not coming home. What a shame. Womp womp. G.U.E.S.S says free thugger. I mean, this faggot is just quoting the Bible now. JTS, go to jail. Joe Biden, are we still doing the mask thing? Can't fix ST ... You know the thing. Jamal Wilburn says no one wants to inhale their monkeypox. Brody Kelly first. Napoleon in rags. We don't do that anymore. Well, people still do, especially Brody here. And the guy who found Waldo says you're not even first bozo. Okay, so that's it there. That's the fucking comments section of a goddamn video talking about the Young Thug fiasco. Again, the video is going to be in the description below. I should certainly hope they get fucking more I should certainly hope they get a jury together soon, because I really do want to watch this clown show take place. I should certainly also hope that there is a free Young Thug Instagram page, because you know that's going to be an absolute barrel of laughs as well there. Who knows, maybe Young Thug will be just like Melly and will be able to contact me from behind bars in an attempt to get some weed and snacks and shit. I don't know. The possibilities are endless there. Hell, I already had one black celebrity that's awaiting trial try to contact me already. Maybe we can get another one this year. I don't fucking know. The possibilities are endless. Or hell, maybe I'll even get into contact with Young Thug's girlfriend, Mariah the Scientist. And yes, that is her actual fucking rap name, Mariah the Scientist. Maybe she'll come across this video and start chimping out at me. I don't know. Again, the possibilities are endless. But until then, you lovely, lovely, lovely non-criminal people. Until then, have a good day.